This Map Suite MVC Edition sample app walkthrough, we're going to show you how you can use the PDF extension to print your map to a PDF file. If you're not familiar with the Map Suite's extension framework or some of the extensions that are available, you can look under your Map Suite MVC Edition folder and you'll see a developer reference folder, and then there'll be a spatial extension folder. And these are all the different extensions that come along with Map Suite that you can add in for your project. So in this case, you're going to want to use the PDF extension and just go ahead and set a reference to that DLL in order, or both of these DLLs, in order for this application to work correctly. So let's go ahead and start looking at the code and on this sample a little closer. So here we've got a basic map with a raster image and some shapefile points with some labels on top of it. If we go ahead and click print to PDF, you'll see that now we've got a status indicator that something's working, and we can actually pop up a PDF version of the map. This can be useful if you want to print to a plotter or change the map to a PDF format so it's easily transportable through an email or something like that. So let's take a little closer look at the code to see how you would implement this inside of your application. To get started, let's take a look at the view source. And down here is where we're just setting up the map and we're adding our various layers. You can see we've got our ECW raster layer of the world. And then we're adding a couple layers on top of that for the country boundaries, the states, and the world capitals, and labeling them accordingly. So that's all this is, setting up the map that as it's displayed when the application loads and rendering that out to the page. Now for this sample, most of the magic is happening when the user clicks on the Print to PDF button, and when that happens, this JavaScript is going to be called up here. And we check to see whether the user chose portrait or landscape, and then we need to get a bunch of elements positioned so we can pass that to the server side to build the PDF a little bit later. Once we have all that information, we're going to do an AJAX callback. We're going to tell it what controller we want to, and we're going to call a toPDF method on the server, and also show what was selected from a landscape or portrait standpoint. And once that's done, we're going to do a callback to then open the window with our PDF that we've built on the server. So we're going to get that response data and open that URL there accordingly. So let's go look on the server data, or on the server side, and look at that source code, see how we create the PDF. So here's our toPDF function. The first thing we do is create a new PDF document. We're going to go ahead and add a page to that. Then we're going to see if it's landscape or portrait. In this case, we're just doing landscape. Then we're going to create a new PdfGeoCanvas, and this is what's actually going to draw out the PDF. And then we create a new collection of simple candidates for our labeling, and we loop through each layer in the map with our static overlays, and we draw that out to the PdfGeoCanvas. So that's what's happening here, and we're getting the extent of what the user's at based upon the map's current extent and the width of the size of the map. And then we begin drawing using the page, that print extent, and telling the canvas what map unit we're in. So we do that for each layer on the map, and we draw that to the PdfGeoCanvas. Once we're done, we do the end drawing, and then we're going to go ahead and get our build up our path of where we want to save out our PDF file. So in this case, we're just going to call it Map Suite PDF map.pdf and put it out there to a directory. And then we're going to go ahead and create that file name by doing a server.mapPath based upon a relative path here, and then save out the PDF by using the save method on our PDF document. So that's actually going to save a physical PDF file out there on the server. And then the last thing we want to do is just return that URL back to the client so it can pop up the window to display the PDF. So pretty straightforward on the server side. The biggest thing would be creating your PDF document, adding the pages accordingly, and then using the PdfGeoCanvas to actually draw out your PDF based upon the map layers that you want. And of course, if you don't want to draw all the layers, you have full control over the code here to draw exactly what you want on the GeoCanvas and do that as well. So I hope this sample app walkthrough has been helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us, or you can post your questions directly on our discussion forums at thinkgeo.com/forums. Thank you for watching.